Day 1. The journey starts right here. Not in Atlantic City. It was with me lazily packing my car full of a bunch of things I thought I needed. My camera, 50 days worth of clothing, and a yoga mat. Sure, I need that. Yeah, well, I may or may not have started the day off with locking my keys in the car. Frantically, I tried to find my spare key. The battery was dead. Really? How do I get in? Quick. Oh yeah. I can get in my car with an app. When I first got my car, they made me download this My Chevy app, and you can unlock and lock your car remotely. So I re-downloaded the app, and voila! I'm in! This couldn't have worked out more perfectly. Next step, I gotta go pick up Lux. Let's just say patience isn't my strong suit. Eventually, she made her way to the car, and we got going.
Tux drove, and I navigated, and it ended up taking us a little bit over 5 hours to reach our destination. The beautiful Fantasy Resort was located at the end of the boardwalk, away from any form of civilization. That night, we figured out you don't walk the streets at dark. Stick to the boardwalk at all costs. It gets a bit sketchy after dark.
First off, we tried to get seats at the Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah, right. Without reservations, it was well over an hour wait. And fat chance we were ever gonna wait for that. So we thought. Wahlburgers. Yeah, sure, we'll go there, I guess. About that wait. Yep, it was about an hour there as well. The food was on the upper side of decent, but honestly, it was pretty expensive for burgers. Two people cost around $60. Sorry, but I'd much rather have Five Guys over this spot any day. But it's vacation, so we didn't really think about it that much.
After dinner, we were both pretty exhausted after the long drive. So we figured we'd just scope out the area and get an idea of some cool places we could visit during the course of our stay. We started off the day with a little walk down the boardwalk down to the pier, one of the places we really wanted to visit during the course of the stay. And from there, we also decided to visit the Tanger, don't know how to say that.
Tanger? I don't know.
Tanger outlets. Of course, you know we had to track down the Adidas store. Right, Tux?
You know it. And we also hit up a good amount of other stores too. Express, Guess, H&M. Totally walked right past Nike and a few other stores too. Dang it! We started getting hungry, as people do. So after draining all of our money out of our wallets, we decided to hit up Wingcraft to really drain it down to zero. I know we're complaining a lot about money, but this is totally the last time. So we decided to take off down to the dollar store to pick up some candy and snacks to drown away our sorrows.
So, I guess candy isn't technically real.
What are you, a party pooper?
So we decided to head to a suburb.
We're keeping that in. Suburb.
So we headed to a superb grocery store on the good side of town.
Sure.
To pick up some meals and other snacks for the trip, but we quickly booked it out.
Quickly?
Stop! I'm gonna say
Quugly.
Quaggly.
Quagmire.
But we quickly booked it out of there. So we both had enough walking for the day, so we decided that we would head home and order from DoorDash.
For the win!
That a bit sums up our day.
Pretty much, yeah. Day 2 in the bag! Again, we walked down the boardwalk. Finally, Lux had some running shoes on. We'll put her to the test. Well, she kind of ran. For not running... Stop! It's not funny, not funny. For not running in a long time, she didn't do half bad, actually. Once we got back, I made us a gourmet breakfast. Well...
5-star.
Oatmeal. Apple cinnamon oatmeal. Then, yet again, we took off back down the boardwalk to the beach. It was only us there, for good reason. It was absolutely frigid in the water.
Well, that sucked. That was the coldest water I've ever been in. I don't know if I want to go back in.
You only touched your like toes.
I got ankle high. It was cold.
I can't imagine it was anything over maybe 65 degrees. So we stayed in for about, half an hour?
Mm-hmm.
And it was still kind of fun.
Yes. After some fun at the beach, we headed back to our hotel to get showered up and are ready for our little date night. After a little bit of hair and makeup, mostly me, a little bit of Tux,
What?
we headed out. All right, this is it. We are going to the Hard Rock, no matter the wait. Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Lux here. We out here at Atlantic City, having so much fun so far.
Kingdom Car is a baby ride, let's be honest.
No, it's not. It's the tallest ride
In the world?
The world.
Like, for what, kids? Come on. You got this, you got this.
I honestly want to go on, guys. So, come on, give me the courage to actually do it because I am really nervous, but I think it's gonna be so much fun.
Meme review. I'm gonna just eat some white glue.
Consensus. Honestly, not worth it. The food was okay, but it was super expensive. My drink, however, that was good. And I got it in a souvenir cup to keep.
Yay, a cup.
So, not bad in that department. Then, here comes the fun part. Me and Tux did some gambling. Hey! Gambling during a pandemic? Never thought I'd end up here. Honestly, not as strange as you think. Well, until you meet a screaming Karen yelling at a security guard for not wanting to wear her mask. Anywho, your boy Tux went absolutely apeshit and spent all his money. I had to hold him back from spending more. Nah, I'm just kidding. We both cut our losses after losing about 50 bucks.
It hurt my soul.
At this point, we decided to head back to our hotel because we had a very big day the next day. It was Six Flags. So, only bummer is they didn't open until 4 p.m. But it was late on a Friday, so we were hoping it wouldn't be too crazy.
Oh no. Lux, I may have forgotten the season tickets at home. I frantically called my mom at like 10 p.m. and I was just hoping she would pick up. I needed a picture of the front and back of these dang cards ASAP.
ASAP as possible. Thanks.
After about 15 painstaking minutes, she finally found them and took 2 pretty adequate pictures for me. But what can I even use these for? The app! Oh god, that was so cringe. Just like my car, can this too save the day? Sure enough, the passes worked. But will they work to enter the park? We'll see. Day 4. We slept in a little bit.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up! Stop!
Because today's the big day. We're going to Six Flags. The entire vacation was planned around our 4 days at Six Flags.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! You're doing it good, buddy. Great job.
Out of our enormous excitement, we skipped breakfast and just decided to pick up some Wendy's on the way to Six Flags. The park was about an hour away and we wanted to get there a tad bit early. So we made it there, no issue, and our tickets worked.
We just made it to Six Flags, New Jersey. It's about to be lit. I'm so excited. This is our first time going.
I'm so excited, guys. I can't even tell you.
I don't think you can possibly tell how massive that ride is from here, because we are pretty far away from it. It is So huge. So huge. Let's go. I'm so ready.
This was such a win in our books.
It's W for Wumbo. First ride, Nitro. Then we booked it to Batman. After some not so serious persuading, bullying, I got her to go on the ride. Yeah, no big deal. It's just the tallest roller coaster in the world. King Ka.
We are about to embark on King Ka. It is an absolute animal of a ride, the tallest ride in the world. Are you ready?
I'm not nervous.
No nervousness here. It's honestly not that bad. I think we're both gonna enjoy it a lot. Wish us luck. I'll let you guys know what happens after the ride.
We got on after like 2 minutes. Any longer, and I think she probably would have had a little bit of a panic attack. Success! We got right in the middle, and it was glorious. It's like nothing we've ever experienced before. I would definitely recommend to a friend. But how do you follow up those rides? El Toro. That one's gonna take some convincing for me. I despise wooden roller coasters. But it turns out I was right. This thing will give you shaken baby syndrome if you're not careful. Me tummy wasn't feeling all too great. I wasn't feeling all that great afterwards, so why not Bizarro? These 2 rides were not the way to end the night. I don't think I could ride anything else. Sorry, Lux. I think I'm done in. So we packed up like 30 minutes before closing and we headed out.
We stopped at a nearby Walmart and picked up a few more things because, knowing me, I did forget a few. Then again, knowing us even further, we were both pretty hungry. So we decided to pick up some McDanks nugs, which really hit the spot.
The Donald's.
Both of us knocked out pretty hard when we got back. Those last 2 rides really done us in.
Day 5. Thanks the weather app. It was supposed to be overcast that day, but it ended up being gorgeous out. We decided to skip out on Six Flags today to explore around a bit and kind of just relax. It is vacation after all.
So we did the same thing for breakfast, so we can skip that because it was kind of boring. But it was mandatory for us to get back out there and ride some gnarly waves.
Surf's up, dude!
It ended up being a much better beach day than it was on Thursday.
Cowabunga.
Tux went out and took some pictures with his fancy smancy new camera while
good.
I got washed up for our day out.
It was getting late and we were trying to find a cute place to eat. We ended up finding this little place called the Irish Pub and Hotel. We sat outside and, well, take a look. This place is aesthetic AF.
Hey, what's up? We went to a little Irish pub on our little date night. We got some
fried
raviolis and a couple drinks. Take the first bite. Take the first bite. Let's see how it is.
It's good.
Good? Ooh, let's see what it's in it. Let's see it. Got some cheese up in there?
Yep.
Yummy, yummy.
The atmosphere was great. Besides the belligerently drunk people sitting at the bar watching the NBA Finals game. But how was the food?
It was 8. One of the better.
One of the better places.
One of the places. You have to put that in the boomer. One of the better places we went to on vacation.
Agreed. It was nothing to really write home about. We're tough critics. If we think it's great, we'd tell you.
Tonight, it was the night to earn our redemption.
Bruh.
So where did we go? We headed to Bailey's on our first stop.
That place was a dumperino.
So we headed to Caesars and that was a little bit of an improvement. So Tux here was not quite feeling it. He played about $20 and then called it a quits. But your girl Lux here kinda hit the jackpot. I couldn't believe it. Nothing too crazy, but I managed to win back the money I lost the other night, so it's a win in my book.
Day 6 complete.
What? No, now we're day 6.
Oh, day 5 complete.
So we went to this little hole in the wall called JJ's Diner, and let me tell you, it was some scrumptious food. I was absolutely dying for some chicken and waffles, and I heard that theirs were the best around. But unfortunately, after a long wait, we were told they were sold out.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
We can't let it ruin our day. We still have a full day at Six Flags to go to.
Yay! We make our way into Six Flags and we ride some of our favorites. Nitro, King Ka, etc., etc. The wait was a bit rough today. We had to wait over an hour to get on Superman the Ultimate Flight. The night ended up being pretty good though. They had just started their Hollow Fest,
which we were not even aware of.
That made it even cooler though. There were these people dressed up in costumes around the park trying to scare you. Definitely not for the faint of heart.
We also got a pretty sick night ride on. Well, you guys are gonna have to wait till our Six Flags video to find out. Comment down below what ride you think we got a night ride on. So we headed out of the park pretty late and not much was open. So we ended up settling on White Castle. This was Tux's first time at this fine eatery. Honestly, I don't know if it's because the first time I had it I was down south, but I remember it being so much better than this slop.
We both agreed that it was better off in a trash can because it was glorified baby food. It was legitimately that terrible. I would even go as far as saying it was barely edible. Day 6 end. Dun dun dun. Today is our last full day of vacay. Big sad. Not to despair, we still have a full day of Six Flags ahead of us. And it's Monday! Hopefully we get short wait times and more rides. Today ended up having the nicest weather of the entire trip. And also, hell yeah, we got some short wait times.
So we got multiple rides on King Ka, as well as 3 rides in a row of Nitro, which was running amazing that day.
All the rides going. Woo!
We're gonna try to ride some rides that we haven't gone on yet. Hopefully the lines aren't too big. It looks kind of poppin' today, which is weird because it's a Monday. My best guess is people have the same idea as us. Well, let's go.
Not too much else to say for today. We did get a lot of re-rides and some of our favorites.
More rides.
The park was open until 9, but we knew it was gonna be a little bit of a drive back and we were tired, so we headed out at about 6:30. We were also both pretty hungry and we didn't want to spend the absurd prices that you can spend at those theme parks.
Legit so expensive.
We had already paid about $28 for our refillable souvenir cup. And even that kind of hurt our souls.
Like highway robbery, how much do drinks cost? The darkest day has come. It's very sad to say that we have to say goodbye to Six Flags Great Adventure. It's been real.
Come on, show them
It's
your
been
tears.
real.
Show your
Show
tears.
them. These are
Tears.
super obviously totally real tears. Oh, man. It was such a great 3 days here.
It was.
The best rides in America besides Cedar Point, which she hasn't been to, so probably the best she's ever been on.
Definitely for sure. Yeah, it's so good, guys. So good.
100% recommend this park. Peace.
Traffic got us back super late. Ended up being about 9:30 and most of the places around were closed. We cleaned up pretty quickly and headed down to the boardwalk to find one last good meal. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm washing up!
We cleaned up pretty quickly and head down to the boardwalk to find one last good meal. We were both kind of feeling ramen, but we ended up stumbling upon the next best thing. This cute little noodle bar called Yoyu or something?
You.
Something like that. Sadly, the sit-down area was closed, but we were able to order from the bar and take our food elsewhere to eat. We decided on the food court at the Hard Rock Cafe because we didn't want to walk. We were both really hungry, and this one really hit the spot. If you're around, I would definitely check it out. 10 out of 10.
Walk too far, me need sharp hamburger. Me hungry.
Day 7, complete.
Day 8. Not much to say here. We ended up getting food at the Rainforest Cafe.
You really want to say it like that?
Yes.
You really want to say it like that?
Fine, let me do it.
Yeah.
Not much to say here. We ended up grabbing food at the Rainforest Cafe.
We're at the Rainforest Cafe for our last meal on vacay.
It was pretty cool in there. The rainforest theme and animatronic animals were an interesting touch. And after that, we headed home. And might I add, it was a much worse drive back than it was to get here. It was all fine and dandy at first, just a light misting. As soon as we started heading through New York, bang! We hit torrential downpouring. Yeah, about that 5-ish hour drive, make it 8 hours. During this wonderful drive home, Lux spotted a billboard for Chick-fil-A. So we tracked down the nearest one and grabbed ourselves a bite to eat. That boosted our moods for a whole 15 minutes. Then we got back on our merry way. It was rough, but thankfully we made it home in one piece. And that was our trip to Atlantic City. Thank you all so much for sticking through this video. It means so much. I can't believe we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Can you?
It's crazy.
It is insane. We're at like 910 right now as of the recording of this. When it goes up, I have no idea what we'll be at. Thank you so much. If you guys can help us hit 1,000 subscribers, we would be eternally thankful. Make sure you like, comment and
subscribe.
Yes!
And turn on our post notification bell so you get notified every single time we post a brand new video.
Psst. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Peace
out.
I have snake AIDS.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at the numbers. No, they don't lie. Look at my bangs. Ooh, looking surprised. Yeah. Show for the whip. Bitch sitting outside. Yeah. I'm no pacifist. I just master shit. Should teach